Welcome leaders and achievers. My name is Tuoms, and in this video I just want to share how does my morning routine looks like today. So I just did a couple of things. First, I wake up, I note down some of the dreams, and I was noting them down. I realized that I do remember a bit more as I'm writing them down, more details come up. Second, I go for a straight cold shower, and I don't really pay attention how long time there I'm in. Probably like 10-30 seconds, not really timing, not really caring. The most important thing, I'm there in a cold shower getting cold water on my feet and face, and afterwards the whole body. Afterwards, I go grab some water to hydrate myself. Also, I don't measure how much I drink. It's one glass, sometimes two glasses, at least one glass as a minimum, and then I move on to the next thing. And the next thing in my schedule is jumping. So I would recommend everyone to have a rebounder. For the moment I'm on travel and don't have access to one, no excuses, I jump anyways. And that's really important to do. That's part of the detox, and it's related to lymph. Lymph doesn't pump on its own, we need to move. And one of the most efficient ways and low impact ways how to do it is rebounder. As I don't have rainwater, as I said, I'm going to jump, no excuses. So about 2-3 minutes, usually a set timer on my watch, and let's start, let's go, and today do it together. And as I jump, I sometimes do a couple of things. Sometimes I do tapping my fingers as I breathe. Sometimes I do incantations, affirmations, but then breathing goes away a bit. And sometimes I do multiple of those things together combined. So with that said, let's find a mat and start the jumping practice. Set the timer so that we don't cheat ourselves. I said 2-3 minutes, so let's go. You don't have to breathe, you don't have to do anything with the arms. You could just jump, play around, move. As I said, most important reason why we're doing this, so we have blood pumping, lymph pumping, and detox our body. So do whatever you want. You can in the beginning just jump, relax your shoulders, let your body loose. You can do something with arms, maybe celebrate, smile, definitely smile. If you want to do Tony Robbins style, you do also pumping with our fists, up and down. You can dance, shake, move your body, twist, shake your butt, smile. Running man on standing position, or just pumping fists up and down. Well done. We're done with the jumping part. And the next thing, sometimes I take breaks, sometimes I do some stuff in between. But today, let's go straight. I go for yoga practice. So main objective here is do stretch and observe our breath. Sometimes a bit lazy and sometimes just stretching, which is really important for the body. So as we set the timer for around 15 minutes, that's the minimum. Actually minimum is 10. Usually I stretch it to the 15, 20 minutes depending on the day. And timer is 15 minutes, so we don't cheat ourselves. So yoga practice. So inhale up, exhale down. Let's chant mantra Om. Inhale. I don't have any specific sequence, I just have some favorite postures and some intentions. And most important for the moment is hips and legs. So inhale, reaching up, and exhalation halfway down, forward bend and hold. Today I want to work on my shoulder mobility as well. So as I'm standing here, straight arm, I'm also moving my hands forward and back, rotating them. I warm up my legs a bit, I warm up my shoulders in a gentle fashion, preparing myself to do some fun stuff. I can always step the right leg back, arms behind the back, forward bend into Prasarita Paritanasana. I relax my neck, shake it out, bring my arms over the head, relax and stay here forward bending, still working on relaxing our legs, stretching them out a bit, relaxing our shoulders. Try to pull your head closer to the ground. I usually like to twist my heels slightly to outward, have a bit more deeper stretch here. I do push myself slightly, not only letting the gravity pull myself, but gently. So I feel a bit tighter stretch, more relaxation. And whenever I remember, I return back to Ujjayi breathing. Inhale halfway up, arms parallel to the ground, I look forward, and then I step forward as well. Exhalation completely forward bend with my legs together. I like to hug my legs to have a bit more deeper stretch here. Choose yourself if you want to pull yourself a bit through relaxation or just letting the gravity do all the work for you. I'm still warming up my legs at this point, so I like to stay in a position a bit longer. With inhalation, I go halfway up. Exhalation, step back into the warrior one. Inhale up and keep my arms up, really pulling them up to the sky, looking forward, lowering my hips a bit lower, maybe separating my legs a bit. Trying to get as low as possibly I can, squaring my hips, looking forward. 3, 2. To activate my prefrontal cortex, 1, I count. Back into the plank, leaning forward to get some extra push for my wrists, holding for 3. Counting helps to prevent wandering of the mind. 2 and 1. Switch legs, left leg forward, warrior one on other side. I keep lifting my arms up with inhalation. Really try to get myself lower. Maybe separate the legs a bit if I feel comfortable. And hold the pose for 3, 2, and 1. Exhalation, gently with control into the plank. Hold it for 3, 2. Sometimes I like to squeeze my body tight to activate all the muscles in my body. 1. Cat and cow. For my hips, open up the chest, chin up, pelvis up. Exhale down, chin to the chest, pelvis forward, squeezing my body tight. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. I usually do this couple of them on my own. Usually I don't even count, doesn't matter as long as I feel good in a pose. Sometimes more, sometimes less. I would recommend at least 5 of them. Still warming up the body, exploring where I am today. Really feeling what's happening inside. Activating Ujjayi breathing. Inhale, open. Exhale, child's pose. Knees together, arms forward. I like to practice deep belly breathing here and notice how my belly touching the legs. Really relaxing onto the legs just for a couple of moments. Inhale up. I transition to the cow pose. Lift up, exhale. Thunder dog. Downward facing dog. Usually I like to walk my first dog. To have a gentle warm up for my legs. And once I feel comfortable in my down dog, I might stop. But usually I like to go one step further, lifting up my left leg or right leg for a 3-leg dog. Giving that extra stretch for the leg down. Still keeping my neck relaxed, making sure I remember that. I remind myself every time I'm in a dog. Keep my arms straight, pushing. Keep my legs straight, both legs straight. Sometimes don't straighten at all. I just notice, observe, and try to notice how I'm postured, how I'm distributing my weight, my body in a space. Exhale down. And I switch legs. Do the same thing for both sides. One leg is usually a bit more flexible than the other one. One more is a bit more straight. One usually goes a bit higher up. That's normal. I just keep on paying my attention to the things that are really important. Relaxing neck, straightening the spine, arms straight, pushing into the ground. Spine straight, pelvis back and up, legs straight, and then maybe my heel is up or down, doesn't matter. Exhale down through the downward facing dog, and with inhalation I walk, jump, step, halfway up. The first sun salutation, I usually go a bit more chill. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, mountain pose. Sometimes I transition to the mountain pose, sometimes I go straight down, inhale up, into the sun salutation, exhale down, inhale halfway up, exhale down. First I usually jump, exhale down, inhale up. If I manage to skip the breath, I just synchronize the movements with my next breath, exhale down. Here in down dog, I could stay here, go for a child's pose, or if I feel like it, already go for a twist. Bringing my right hand up to my left leg, looking underneath my left armpit up to the ceiling. Not letting my vision wander around. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, middle, exhale, switch. Easy, quick twist to other side. And whenever you get distracted, count your breath. Inhaling to the middle. Exhale deeper into the downward facing dog, really feeling that stretch in your back. With inhalation, I will try to go for a handstand. If not, I just float through it. Exhale down. Inhale up. Engage my belly. Exhale down. All the way down. Inhalation, halfway up, slide my hands up to my shins. Exhale down. I might attempt to do some floating here as I'm warming up my body. Inhale up. Exhale down. I don't punish myself. I know sometimes I float a bit less, sometimes more. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I don't. I just attempt, do my best, and continue with the flow. Downward facing dog. Usually stay here minimum 3 breaths, up to 5. Or I feel, sometimes 10. Also, don't really measure anything. On the days I'm distracted, I don't really count my breath. On the days I'm more focused, I count at least 5 and then maybe I commit to some number. Most importantly, I'm moving, I'm feeling my body, I'm connecting it. And just continue practice. And whenever I feel ready, with inhalation, I try to go through the handstand. One of my little pleasures here, and it's really awesome for concentration. Once you have strength enough, you can stay there for a while, maybe play around with the legs, and if I fall, I fall. That's usually how long I stay. I just notice how concentrated and focused I am on the specific moment, specific day, specific time. And when I fall, I inhale halfway up, exhale down. Inhale up. This is my playtime. Handstand is my playtime. Exhale down. I go for another one. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. I used to hop. I like to hop. You can do whatever feels nice for you. You can even use your knees for transitions. As I said, all these small details doesn't really matter. As much as you're moving, you're already moving lymph, you're already doing a detox, you're doing good things for the body. If you manage to stretch at the same time, nice, the second level, second benefit. If you manage to synchronize everything through breath, one level up. Congratulate yourself with that. If you manage to clear your thought, you're also doing meditation. Wow, so many things to focus on. And if you manage to keep yourself quiet, that's another level. And of course, if you smile, that's another level, another thing to think about, focus on, because that will send a positive feedback loop to your body, and it will start to remember, associate whatever you feel, especially stronger emotions. It makes automatically anchors into your body. And if you're smiling and you're really enjoying the practice, and smiling is the telling your body through your facial muscles that, I like this. You're telling the clear signal to your body, I would like to do more of this. And it's more likely that you will repeat whatever practice, whatever things you do. Your body is already automatically, your brain is automatically making anchors. And if you're smiling, enjoying, maybe even laughing during your practice, what are the chances you associate something nice to it? And what are the chances that you will want to do something nice for yourself? And when I'm ready, let's transition to the headstand. Handstand if you can. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale sumo squat. Let's do a bit of a breathing. Inhale up. Exhale down, cactus. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, squat. Shuffling my legs together, checking the time. I have about 1 minute left, and I love to do my twists here, especially from the squat. Once in a while, I continue squatting throughout the day, some days more, sometimes less. As for the twist, I wrap my right hand around my right leg, inhaling, lift up, and really try to keep myself attent here, really pulling my left hand up. And usually within a breath or two, I go for a deeper bind, which is optional, of course, always optional. Everything in yoga is optional. You choose your level. As I mentioned, lot of levels here, a lot of things to focus on. Most importantly, connect with your body and enjoy. And try not to damage yourself, which means if you feel any pain, you just release and go a step back. Inhaling, I lift my left hand with control, with grace, exhaling slowly, without rush, controllably, back to the middle. Then I go for the same thing to other side, lifting up my right hand up to the sky, gracefully, still reaching up, and with exhalation, I go for a twist, same thing to other side, but to do equally, or whichever side needs more attention that day, can be a bit longer. As I said, both sides are not equal. So one side is a bit more flexible, and the other one we usually want to work a bit more to bring them back into the balance. Inhale up. Really try to go slow with the breath. Exhale down. Don't rush yourself out of the positions. That's another part of the exercise you could try. Exhaling it down, sit down. And to finish up my practice, I do the bumblebee breath, which is really nice. And if you do it, especially in the evening, if you have problem sleeping, do it for a couple of minutes, and you'll notice within a month or two, your sleeping patterns will increase. So bumblebee breath. Covering my eyes with my index and middle fingers, ears with the thumbs, nostrils with the index finger, and my pinky can go to the corner of the lips. I try to straighten my spine, pull my top of the head up to the sky, elbows parallel to the ground. Take a deep inhale in, and as I exhale, hum the letter M and close the nostrils, regulating the airflow through my nose. Today I feel like doing just one, but usually like a minute or two, you can repeat the sound. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale. Whenever ready, you can stay here for deeper meditation, connecting your mind, body, heart. Notice your feelings in the body, notice your thoughts, and notice your emotions. Whenever ready, try to notice how you step off the mat. Try to stand up without using your hands. And the next thing I do, sometimes with a break in between, sometimes straight after the yoga practice, depending where I am, what happens, but definitely crucial part of my morning routine is meditation. And one of my favorites, what I'm doing, is Tony Robbins priming. You can find it on YouTube, usually 10 to 15 minutes. Starts with the breathing exercise, another one, fist pumps, some kind of breath of fire, or you could just substitute for any other breathing technique you like. Then gratitude, meditation, so observing the body, a bit of moving energy throughout the body, and finally you end up with remembering, imagining your goals, making sure your goals are clear set and imagining them as they're already happening, already happen. So that's it. There's a minimum morning routine for me. Sometimes I do Wim breathing. I usually jump throughout the day for a minute or two, sometimes 2-3 minutes at the times. Whenever I feel my energy going low, I just push myself up a bit, jump, dance a bit. No really strict attitude. Try to keep myself playful and curious. I try to remind myself why I'm doing things is to raise my energy, my blood flow, let the lymph flow through my body, and just feel a bit loose, to get shake out all the negative emotions if I have any, and just feel myself more alive. And that's it. Hopefully you find this video useful, and as always, remind yourself, smile, be present, and see you on the next one.